Free marketers, Joe, Stan, and Misa, are walking down a dirt road talking about the best way to get customers. Stan is big and tan and wears a t-shirt that says, "I'm with stupid," but the arrows are pointing away in all directions. He says the best way to get rich is to attract the most people. Only then do you have enough to make a fortune. Joe is short and pasty. He likes the backward baseball hats and the baggy shorts. He says, that's bogus. He says conversion is most important. After all, no matter how many people come to your website, if they don't buy, you don't get rich. Well, Stan and Joe start arguing, and then notice that Misa isn't saying anything, and they beg her to weigh in and say the other guy is wrong. Well, Misa's dressed for hiking. You know, she's got her boots on, she's styling, she doesn't really want to stop. But just then, a glint of reflected sunlight catches her eye, and she spots a golden lamp laying by the side of the road and points it out. Well, Stan laughs and shouts, "Oh, shiny object alert, and, check it out." So Joe and Stan go for it at the same time. They knock their heads together like the Three Stooges, and they fall down. So Misa picks it up, and she rubs the dust off, and she's thinking, well, this might go nice on my mantle. And all of a sudden, a gigantic blue genie appears. He looks just like Robin Williams in the Aladdin movie. "Woohoo," he says, "it's so nice to be out of there. What can I do for you? You know, you get 3 wishes, right, honey? That's the deal. I'm a straight shooter. I can prove it. Won first prize at the Baghdad firing range." So Stan and Joe, they jump up and say, "Now hold the phone. The only fair thing is to divide the 3 wishes into 1 for each of us since, we all found the lamp together." The genie says, "Oh, whatever. I'm not picky at this point. I think I had a bad clam for lunch, so I may not be able to stay with you long, if you know what I mean. So who's first?" So Stan jumps right in the front. "Give me an unlimited amount of online traffic." "Done," says the genie with a smile. Well, Stan's stunned. He's thinking, "Oh, I'm going to be so rich, I'll be able to move out of my crappy beachfront 50-room mansion into something decent." Well, Joe sees this and he pushes in front of Misa, presenting himself to the genie. "And what can I do for you, Mr. White Wrapper? How about a gift certificate to Men's Warehouse?" "Hardy har har," says Joe. He pauses for dramatic effect and says, "Make everyone who comes to my offer buy it, period." You are served. "Easy peasy," says the genial genie. "And what can I do for you, my dear? I like your necklace, by the way. Is that Cartier? I knew him, you know. Nice guy, terrible dancer." I'm good, thanks," says Misa. And everyone stops and stares. I didn't tell you this, but I have to grant 3 wishes or I get put back in that frickin' lamp, Miss Misa. Do you have any idea what it's like to live in a men's room for 2,500 years? It's like the Baghdad Zoo in there. Please ask for something. Anything." "Well," says Misa, there's nothing I want from you, but I don't want you to have to live in a men's room for all eternity. So, okay, here's my wish. I wish for my prospective customers to understand me." Well, all of a sudden, the blue genie turns kind of off-white. "Oh, but hey, that's not such a big deal. Why don't you ask for something really cool, like a Mercedes C-Class or a room full of Krugerrands? They make nice stocking stuffers." "No, I've thought about it, and that's all I really want. I just want to be understood." And now it's like the air starts coming out of the genie, and as the air goes out, his voice goes up. "But I can't do that. No one can. I can't change the thoughts of everyone in the world. Even a genie has his limits. Help me!" "But wait," says Misa. "I don't want everyone in the world. Just my natural market." Poof! Well, the genie comes back to full size. "Well, why didn't you say so? Done. Listen, it's been a barrel of monkeys fun with you guys, but I've got people to see and slot machines to plunder. Vegas, here I come!" And with that, the genie shoots up into the sky like a homesick UFO, leaving Misa, Stan, and Joe standing in the dust. Now they start walking again, and they don't get 5 paces when Stan blurts out, "Why did you ask for such a namby-pamby wish, Misa? With all my traffic, I'm gonna bury you. You know that, right?" And then Joe interrupts and he says, "Hey, Stan, my conversion's gonna make your business look like Fish Face, Connecticut after 6 o'clock when they roll up the sidewalks." Misa stops and turns around and says, Stan, I hope you understand this. When you attract everyone, you attract no one. Yes, all these people will come to your site and then leave right away because nothing there is going to appeal to them. Why, you'll make even less than you are now. You're further back than when you started. Oh, Stan, you wasted your wish. And Joe, you're in even worse shape. The only way everyone is going to buy from you is in a trance. And when they wake up, they'll refund. Immediately and in droves, and they'll be mad. You'll lose your merchant account, you'll probably lose your business, and your wife. But good for her, come to think of it. Oh, Misa sighs and thinking maybe she shouldn't have made that crack about Joe's wife, and she starts walking down the road again. Well, Stan and Joe look at each other in a panic and then lunge after Misa because they suddenly understand two things. One, shiny objects can bring out the worst in anyone. And two, they're in Misa's natural market, and to get their businesses back, they'll now buy anything she sells.